Oh, there we go. No operating system was found. Do you want to reinstall the operating system? Yeah, definitely I want an operating system. Why wouldn't I want an operating system? I kind of need that, to use the computer. So, guys, in this video, we are going to try to reinstall the operating system with HP SureRecover. I have never used this before. I saw this come up and I was very curious to see what it would do because I was testing my new monitor the other day and I noticed this came up and I was like, what? It can reinstall the operating system? How does it do that? So I thought, why not make a video demonstrating it? Because people did want to see it after I tweeted it on my Twitter. So let's see. No operating system is found. Do you want to reinstall the operating system? Warning, operation will destroy all existing content on the drive. There's nothing on the drive. I wiped it already. That's why it's saying this. So to reinstall, enter the code. So 2649. Let's enter that. Let's see. 2649. Enter. It beeped weird. Okay. What's it gonna do? Oh my goodness. It's actually downloading stuff. No freaking way. This is why I connected to Ethernet, but earlier I kept trying to pixie boot. I had to disable that because I didn't want it doing that. There was nothing to boot to on the network. But this is doing something. I have never done this before. This is my first time, but I am just curious to see what would happen, and this is the perfect opportunity I had to try it. Because I have Ethernet in here, and I know for a fact it definitely needs Ethernet to do this. I don't even think Wi-Fi would work. In fact, I don't even know if this machine has Wi-Fi or not. I think it does, but I'm using Ethernet. And we're gonna see what happens. I can't believe this is working. I'm curious to see if it's gonna be the OEM or not. I know when I did a Dell recovery, it was not the OEM at all. I don't know what the case with HP is gonna be, but we're gonna find out. There's only one way to find out. I don't know if I'll even upload that other video because it wasn't that special. So I've debated if I should even upload that or not. Although I still might because some people might be curious. Alright, it is rebooting. It's booting into Windows 11. Or is that just their Windows PE? Okay, it's their Windows PE. Oh boy, it's Windows 11 base. Does that mean it's gonna install 11? I'm very curious. I don't even know what this machine shipped with. Alright, welcome to HP SureRecover. Oh wait, what? Okay. What? What just happened? It is literally doing something on its own. I was trying to read it and then this came up. Checking remote image version. I think it's trying to download the recovery media first. It probably has to download the recovery media because this is all network based. So that's probably what it's doing right now. Oh, it's partitioning our disk. I mean, it's already wiped, so I actually did a secure wipe because usually when I get any computer, I do a secure wipe on it to ensure that all the previous data is destroyed and all of that stuff. So it formatted. What is it gonna do now? Is it gonna, actually, do it? I've never done this before, so, I don't know what it's doing. Okay, it's downloading the recovery. I figured it was gonna do that. So it's gonna straight up download it. Alright, cool. Alright guys, so it says it's installing drivers now, which is interesting. I don't know if it actually like restored or not, but I guess we'll find out. So apparently it says it's complete. Okay, it'll restart. Let's just let it restart. Let's just let it restart. I'm not even touching it. Let's let it restart. That was a very quick recovery. Let's see. What did it install? Imagine 11. Imagine it did 11. It just shows the 11 spinny thing. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, it's not 11. It's 10. I don't know what version of 10. You guys can guess. But this actually went pretty smooth. I didn't expect this to work. I mean, I guess it's pretty cool because you can just easily get the operating system back, especially if like you didn't have a USB and your computer got screwed or your drive failed and you had to replace it. This is actually a really nice feature, HP. I actually have to give them credit for this one. I did not think this was gonna work, but it looks like it actually installed an operating system. Wow. I'm impressed. Alright, we are on just a moment. I wonder if it's gonna get Cortana speaking or not. I kinda hope not, because I really don't want to hear Cortana. Although I don't know if this is even a version that can do that. Because, okay, good, it's not. Then again, we haven't selected a language yet, so it still might. If it does, I'm gonna mute it. Okay, it's not. This really looks like a stock install of Windows, but we'll have to find out. Oh god, don't make me make a Microsoft account. I'm not doing that. We're gonna be skipping that if it does, but I don't want to disconnect the network because technically it still might do stuff, so I don't want to disconnect it just in case it does. But I wanted to try this out because I was genuinely curious to see what it would do because I had never seen anything like that before. So I was like, I wonder what happens if I try this. And it actually does install Windows. Whether this is the OEM install or not, though, is another thing. I know when I did this with my Dell laptop, it was not. But that was, I created a recovery USB from Dell using a utility. This was actually something on the computer itself this time. And the drive was completely wiped, by the way. It was entirely wiped. It downloaded everything from the internet. Alright, so we're gonna accept our license agreement that no one reads. I'm just gonna say set up for personal use and then do offline account. Okay, it lets us. That's a good sign. Limited experience. Alright. So what should I name this? I'm just gonna put my name. I'm just gonna simply put my name, because I'm not gonna, like, connect this to a domain or anything. In fact, this will end up getting wiped. No, I don't want you having access to my browsing information. Why would I want that? And I always turn all these off because, you know, for better privacy, turn that stuff off. No, I'm not telling you what I use my computer for. No, I'm not using Cortana. This is definitely older because it said something about Cortana, and Cortana died. So this is definitely not the latest if it said something about Cortana. Oh, hell no! No Windows 11, no. Decline. I am not installing 11. I can't believe it tried to offer Windows 11 to me in the freaking setup. Yeah, no thank you. I'll pass. So, yeah. I'd rather pass. I'm not installing 11. The fact that it even showed that, this might actually be 22H2. Wow. Imagine this just installed a freaking stock install of 22H2 with nothing on it. Although I'd be surprised if it is that, because it mentioned Cortana. But then again, the Windows 11 thing showed up, so I don't freaking know. We're gonna find out. Once we get to a desktop, of course. But just saying, this so far does not look OEM. At all. I could be wrong. Like, I hope this at least has a wallpaper. I hope it's not like the default 10 one. I actually hope this has a wallpaper. Alright, almost there. Yep, this is not OEM, okay. And of course, freaking Edge is popping up. Get out. Whatever, I'm gonna have to go through this because Edge is stupid. I hate this, and I always check this. I don't want it bringing stuff from other browsers. I had it do that on one of my laptops once when I was using Firefox, and it was really annoying. Okay. Is there any HP apps? Nope. And I bet you this is 22H2. I was correct. It is 22H2. With no OEM stuff at all. And I wonder if it's gonna say Windows 11 in here. Of course. Get out. Yeah, this is not special. I expect this to, like, be special in a way, but no. And even if I go to, let's see, Windows, I believe it's web, wallpaper. Is there anything? No. Wait, let me go back. Yeah, these are just the default wallpapers. Flowers, yep, those have been there. Defaults are in there. Literally, this is a stock install of Windows. Pretty much the exact same thing my Dell installed when I ran this. And I believe it was even the same dot number too. Or close to it. Like, this probably just straight up downloaded it from Microsoft and just installed Windows, like a clean install. Does it even have drivers? Okay, they did install drivers, and it did say installing drivers when it was going. We do have our graphics driver. What date is this? I bet it's old. Yeah, 2020. This is an old driver. So, it did install drivers. Sure, not the latest drivers, but it did install drivers. And obviously, this does have TPM, because it offered Windows 11. But, I mean, this does have our drive. This does have Bluetooth. I believe this actually then does have Wi-Fi if it has Bluetooth. Okay, it does have Wi-Fi. We actually have a Wi-Fi 6 card in here, which I did not expect to be in this computer at all. The HP Sure Recover just installs Windows 10. Nothing special, nothing OEM. It just reinstalls your computer. So if you don't have a USB, this can work. If you don't feel like, installing all your drivers either, you can do this, but just note when you do this, no, it's not going to give you all the special apps. Like, I can go to Control Panel. Nice, it's broken. The icon's broken. Literally. It's just Microsoft stuff. There's nothing special on here. Obviously, Windows would need to be updated, but I'm not even worried about that because this isn't staying. This was just an experiment to see what it would do. Because I am going to use this machine as a server, which is one of the reasons why I got it in the first place. Let's see, does this trick work? Can I go to properties on this? Yes, I can. So it did install 10 Pro, and yeah, this obviously has 8 gigs of RAM, which I'll need to upgrade. It did activate, because this definitely has a digital license for Windows 10, obviously. Like, I don't know why it wouldn't. Yeah, it has a digital license. It's shipped with Pro, obviously. This is a business line machine, so it does make sense. And if I open MS Info 32, this is an HP Elite Desk 800G5 Desktop Mini. And we are on a BIOS from 2023, so I might have a BIOS update to do. I might still run Windows Update just because if I do, it'll get all the BIOS updates because, I do plan to install something else on here. So, might as well do this and get it over with. But anyways, that sums up the video on trying HP Sure Recover. Definitely not what I expected, but I guess it's worth a try. Like, it was worth a try just to see what it would do. And yeah, we're installing a ton of drivers, as you can see. Jeez, is there a firmware one in here? I'd have to look very carefully because there's just so many that I can't even see. Yep, there's a firmware update. So we are updating our BIOS. So I'm just gonna let this do all these updates just to get the BIOS and stuff, and then eventually when I use this as a server, it's gonna get wiped again, but I'll probably replace the drives anyway to have more storage, because this is a 256 gig drive. So anyways, guys, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I know it's not very exciting, but yeah, short video. Alright, bye-bye for now.